Hello, my name is Joel Carli. I am the director, producer, star, editor, caterer, basically everything for the film Man Eating a Sandwich, which we are about to watch. So I'm coming into frame, and there you go, Man Eating a Sandwich. As you can see, we have the establishing shot, which I think was necessary to truly convey what we were getting into. This is the story, after all, of a man in his kitchen making and eating a sandwich. So, I go into my cupboard here. You may notice the left one is missing a piece. And it is my cupboard. I do live in this space. This isn't a set. This is entirely filmed on location. Had to work with what was realistic with the budget, you know? Now, I'm putting the bread back. I didn't want to leave that plot hole open. So, just using a little technique I borrowed from Danish cinema. Because they really love their bread, the Danes. So I'm taking out all the ingredients from the fridge. Mustard, some mayonnaise, spinach. Turn around and get out the plate, because you gotta have a plate to eat a sandwich. And knife. So here I wanted to make sure the shot was as authentic as possible. I made sure to capture the boiler closing with water vapor coming out of the top. I also made sure to let the tea steep in real time as I was filming other shots. This scene actually stirred a bit of controversy when the film premiered at Cannes. Not everyone likes tea with their sandwich, and the French press generally reported preference for coffee. So now I'm starting to prepare the sandwich, and if you think about it, a sandwich is just a bunch of ingredients entrapped between two slices of bread. I believe it was the philosopher Michel Foucault who likened a sandwich to a prison, and I think it really shows here that a sandwich is like a penitentiary and mezzanine for cold cuts. Speaking of which, I'm about to take out some substitute turkey slices. So they are vegetarian, which if you think about it, means they're not really turkey slices at all, really. As a film actor, I have very specific demands when it comes to working on set, which includes food choices. As a matter of fact, I hadn't eaten yet on the day of filming, which means I was essentially having lunch on screen. It's a picture frame with a piano in it, which underlines the film score. I think it's appropriate, it's nice. Putting that away. Now I go for the mustard. Make sure to shake it real good, because I didn't want some of that weird water to spray out. Although, it would have added a touch of realism to the plot. Just a little bit of spinach. It's good to have some greens in there. Add a little color. A bit of iron, a bit of calcium, all that good stuff. Just lay it on there. So, at this point, I'm finished assembling the sandwich. And I think the film says a lot about cuisine. How much easier life gets when you let go of all culinary expectations. So now I'm putting all of the ingredients back into the fridge. I think that's one of the important morals of the film, is that you should put things back where you found them once you're done with them. Interestingly, I don't do that with the knife. I didn't put the knife back because, it's dirty, so it would have been weird to put it back. Putting the sandwich off-center frame, because even though the sandwich is a recurring theme in the film, this isn't about a sandwich. This is about a man eating a sandwich. This is about society. This is about humanity. There. Brought my tea back. Gonna sit down. Now, watch closely. Look at this. Check this out. Check this out. Beautiful. I'm quite proud of this shot because I knew that I had to get it right the first time, and that if I messed up, I'd have to make a whole new sandwich and reshoot the scene. About to take my first sip of tea. There we go. Moistened the sandwich in my mouth, which made it easier to chew. About to go for my second bite here. Now, I do recommend that people try this sandwich because I quite enjoyed it myself. Plus, if you're working out, it's great because it has spinach in it, which gives you large forearms. I do all of my own stunts, by the way, including eating the sandwich, boiling the water. It's all me. It's all me. Here, this part, believe it or not, this part, completely ad-libbed. I'd forgotten the paper towels, but thankfully it felt natural to get up and get them during filming. And I think it truly adds a layer of realism, because I'm the type of person to forget the paper towels. Now, I've taken out my phone, which is meant to be a social commentary on how everyone is on their phone all the time, even when eating alone. As a method actor, I have spent quite a lot of time on my phone prior to filming in order to truly get into the role. Now, wide shot of me eating at the table to really emphasize the solitude of the character, centered right in the middle of the frame, as if there's an invisible observer across the room watching this man just gorge himself full of bread and cold cuts. Now, huge contrast with the last scene, with the camera right up in my face showing only my mouth. This was done to focus the viewer's attention on the action rather than the setting, emphasizing that this is a man eating a sandwich. So, back to the frontal view, just enjoying life. Another bite. Continuing on the same theme. Take my napkin. I think it's good to have a man who's a flawed character, but also has his qualities, such as using a napkin instead of his sleeves to wipe the crumbs away. So, am I gonna go for another sip? Yes, I am. Yes. I'm so glad I had some tea on set, man, because without it, eating the sandwich would have taken so much longer. I hope you're enjoying the film, by the way. Hope you're on the edge of your seat, because we're really at the climax of the film at this point. Look at this. What happens? And there goes the final bite. Beautiful. So, if you haven't seen the film yet, I'm not going to spoil the ending just in case, but look at this. I clean up after myself, because I don't want anyone else to be responsible for my mess. I get up, I walk into the kitchen, and I put the plate back onto the counter. I walk back, I pick up my phone because we've established that I need it, and I walk back into my bedroom. So we're back at where we started. We closed that loop. So yeah, thank you for watching. This has been Man Eating a Sandwich. My name is Joel Carli. Good night.